Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with my top 10 fragrances. I don't know if top 10 is what I'd call them. 10 fragrances I'm going to be reaching for most in the designer realm when it comes to winter 2022. Now, I think something was in this and I wore it the other day, and now it's not in this pile, so this is probably missing one, but it's still 10. Let's go ahead and start off by one you guys probably already know I have on this list. For me, the most obvious one, and I think the one of these that I acquired, the absolute first one that I acquired out of all of these, from the house of Viktor and Rolf, it's Viktor and Rolf Spicebomb Extreme. I am not going to talk much about any of these fragrances. I've done a review on all but one of them. Let's just go ahead and spray it. But this is one of the things that helped me fall down the fragrance rabbit hole. Oh, it's so good. The fragrance rabbit hole. I love this one. And if I'm dressing up a little in winter, this is always my go-to. It's spicy, it's sweet from the vanilla. It is such a sexy fragrance. This is one that I bought from Macy's. I was like just walking past the counter, no interest in buying a fragrance, but when you smell this, it is really hard not to stop and be like, what is that? So I immediately bought this when I smelled it. Lucky for me, it was actually during Macy's 15% off sale, and there's a pretty decent dent in it for something that's a performer, but it smells so good. Next. I wasn't gonna put this on this list. However, you can still pick it up retail, and since you're probably gonna have to pick up the Viktor and Rolf retail, I figured, you know, I feel like that's fair. So from the house of Prada, it's Prada Rossa Black. This gets me compliments every time I wear it. So when I got this, it was a blind buy. And, you know, I was like, oh, okay, it's nice. It's not what I thought it was. But every single time I wore it, the women specifically at work would be like, oh my God, what is that? You smell so good. And I was like, man, people really seem to like this. Now, I did a review on this. It's nice. It's sweet. It's got that tonka in there, which tonka is, as of right now, one of my favorite notes, is what I've been reaching for almost every single day. It smells so good. And to this day, I cannot wear this fragrance without someone near me complimenting me. I would say I get at least 2 compliments, unless I see only one person, then 1 compliment. Either way, this is a compliment beast, and it does smell good, and it's really easy to love. And I said I wasn't gonna make this long. Next. All right, I've talked about this a million times. This is my favorite. This is my favorite iris-based fragrance from the house of Valentino. This is a Valentino Uomo Intense. It's irisy, it's sweet. It's so good. It's got that lipsticky iris, and I like it better here than Dior Homme Intense, which I have, but I actually decanted a lot of my 50 ml because I don't reach for it as much as this. This is just sexy to me. It's just really, really sexy. If you want to know how sexy I think it is, watch my video on Valentino Uomo Intense. If you're going to dress up in winter, this is the one that I would reach for next. Now, if you want something a little bit fresher during winter, because I do like to have a fresh option for every season, the one that I tend to reach for is going to be from the house of Gucci. It's Gucci Guilty Eau de Parfum. Now, you could also reach for Gucci Guilty Parfum. I have a 10 ml of that somewhere sitting here. They have a lot of similarities, but you could also reach for this one. This has a chili pepper note. It's not prominent or anything like that. Actually, there's 2 in this list that have a chili pepper note. It is nice. It's clean. It's fresh. If you like Gucci Guilty, but you want something a little denser, a little richer for the winter, try the Eau de Parfum. Honestly, it's really nice. Another compliment beast. I actually think everything on this list is, but that's why it's on this list. Next. So when I said there was something else with chili pepper on this list, it is this one, Guerlain L'Homme Idéal Longtemps. Now this is in the realm of the other Guerlains in the L'Homme line, but this has incense, it has rose, and it has a chili pepper note. I don't find it to be prominent, but I find it to blend really well and kind of make this a little bit more fun of a fragrance. I bought this one instead of the regular EDT because I wanted to try something a little different, and it looked like it was getting discontinued. And I think it may be, but it is also still available. Now, it might not be when I drop this video, but last time I checked, it was still available. I'm going to try to link it down below. Fragrancebuy.ca gets it and then runs out, and then gets it and then runs out. So I would definitely sign up for an alert. But I was going to put it on this list anyways because I do tend to reach for it as it gets colder. It is sweeter than I typically prefer, but in winter is when I personally reach for sweet fragrances. Next. All right, this one's just a killer, and again, compliments every time I wear it. From the house of Givenchy, it's Givenchy Gentleman Boisé. Another irisy fragrance, but this one has like a chocolatey vibe to it. And it smells really good. People love this one. Now, I went nose blind to this, so I oversprayed the heck out of it one day. Be really careful. This performs really well, and yeah, I had to stay way more than 6 feet away from people. They were not impressed. It doesn't smell as good when you shower in it, but otherwise, it smells really good. Next. Let's do another iris one. Turns out I wear a lot of iris in the fall and winter. Because I've been spraying, this guy got attacked by a couple of sprays from the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier. It's Le Mal Le Parfum. It's Le Mal Le Parfum. Yes, this is the big bottle. But if you'll notice, if there's ever like a 200 ml available of anything, because there's such a small price difference, I usually reach for it. I'll show you with the next fragrance. This is also irisy, also pretty clean. I'm just gonna spray everything. I'm gonna be covered in everything when I go to work today. Yeah, you got lavender, you got iris, you got everything that people tend to like. And this one performs really well as well. It's really hard to lose with any of these fragrances. If you want to know more information about this, watch my video on it. But this is another one that just never fails me. If I just want something really easy to wear in the winter time, and I know people around me are gonna like it. So like these are ones that I typically gravitate towards when I'm gonna be around a lot of people and I wanna wear something that's people pleasing. But they're also my favorites. I like people pleasing fragrances. They're super easy to reach for. I don't have to think about it. Next. All right, I said I was gonna do the next 200 ml. From the house of Paco Rabanne, it's 1 Million Elixir. So this is dense, this is rich, this is really fruity. Someone asked me if I was wearing Herba Pura once when I was wearing it because they were smelling it in the air. You can pretty much wear this all year because I feel like it's fairly versatile, but it is a little richer, so I tend to gravitate towards this fragrance when it is wintertime. I decanted a lot of it out. I think I decanted too much of it out, but I do have enough, and I'll probably end up with another 200 ml because this is a fragrance that even if I stopped collecting, I would keep just because it's super easy to wear. It's got a good amount of sweetness, I would say. A lot of the ones in this line I would wear during the winter, but this one just has a lot of sweetness, and I've been reaching for it a lot lately, so I wanted to be honest because it obviously means I'm going to be wearing it in this season. Next. All right, not a lot of people are going to agree with me on this. People will say that this has bad performance. I don't get bad performance out of this, but I'll tell you how to remedy that if you do. From the house of Carolina Herrera, it's Bad Boy, EDT. Guys, I love this fragrance. It is super easy to reach for. Nice, chocolatey, fresh. It has like a lot of really good qualities. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it is a really good fragrance, and you know, it's hard not to reach for something that smells this good. It's got freshness, but winter appropriate freshness, and I don't get bad performance out of it. If you do, just throw some Moleculo 1 or whatever ISOE Super layering combo you want over it, and it will go and go all day. I don't have any performance problems with it. I don't know. I mean, I don't have dry skin either, so that could be part of it. Anywho, next. All right, so this one I haven't done a review on. I like this entire line, but this is the newest one from the line, so I've been enjoying it more lately. From the house of Armani, it's Armani Code Absolu Gold. Now, this does have a lot in common with Armani Code Absolu. For me, though, this is sweeter. And typically, that would be something to make me reach for it less. But sometimes in the winter, I do want stuff that's a little sweeter, and I've been reaching for sweeter stuff lately even. Yeah, it's definitely sweeter and a little bit more effervescent, it feels like. It is a really nice fragrance. I've been reaching for the Code line a lot in general lately. They're really good. They're really, really good. Super easy to wear, super easy to love. This is the one I'm going to be reaching for the most out of this line. I think it's just kind of, it's newer. I didn't get a chance to wear it too much last winter. Guys, I remembered a fragrance that was hiding, and it was supposed to be part of this list. We're going to call it number 11. It's going to be a bonus one. It's from the house of Jesus Del Pozo. It's Dark Saffron Nights. This is a darker, sexy date night fragrance. Oh, it is so good. It has castoreum in it. It's a leather fragrance. It's a dark, dense leather fragrance. It is not for everyone, but this is ultra, ultra sexy. If you're going on a date night, probably not a first date. I would say maybe third date on. Oh, this is it. This is the stuff right here. It doesn't get talked about a lot. Watch my video on it. Yeah, let's just do another spray in the air. Why not? It is good. It is so good. So sexy, dark, a little bit of sweetness. Definitely not too much sweetness. Just be really careful. This is not for everyone. I would say if you can smell it though, do smell it. I tend to buy all the ones that I can find from the house of Jesus Del Pozo. Super underrated house. If you didn't see something on this list you thought you were gonna see, drop it down below. Also, let me know what you're going to be wearing. I'm trying to limit stuff, but, you know, if it's good, I'll buy it. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like this video if you'd like to be subscribed to my channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop a new video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!